blackout.
There was a blackout.
Anyway.
Now we are live. Hi, everyone. Today I only have Sam on. Hello, Sam.
We're live? Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, dog. Apparently, Mr. Shadow Kitty is having some internet problems.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, too bad.
Mm-hmm. So, what have you been up to, Sam?
Well, I've been doing a lot of actual artwork for using GIMP, of course. But yeah, I've been doing work for the Atheist Round Table, TART. Do you know those guys?
No, I don't.
Well, they're called the Atheist Round Table. They're also known as TART, the acronym TART, TART.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's 4 guys, and there's Pasta Mike, who I think is the producer or something like that. It's Pasta Mike. Then there's Jesus Mike, who his name is Jesus Mike because he actually resembles the Christian Jesus, what people would assume is the Christian Jesus. So he's named Jesus Mike.
Oh, okay.
And then they have the Oz, who is he's a converted Christian, a recent converted Christian. Well, not recent, but he was a Christian, and he's part of the team. And then there's Just Jeff, who he's really good too. I've done artwork for them. I've done art icons and stuff for their media outlets. Pictures of themselves. I told them just send me some pictures of themselves, and I'll turn them into sketches, and that's what I did.
Oh.
Yeah, I've done that for...
How do you... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, I've done that for Nagasushi. I don't know if you know Nagasushi.
Yeah, I've seen him around.
Yeah, he's the Rage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He was the Raging Atheist, but now he just changed his name to the Rage.
Yeah.
So I've done a few text overlays for him for his videos. I just made them and sent them. Like, he didn't ask me to do them, so it was just something I volunteered to do.
Mm-hmm. How do you actually convert pictures in GIMP?
Well, first you have to get a picture that's conducive to being used.
Meaning?
Which means, well, you wanna get an image that has a plain background as best as possible. Between the subject and the background has to be as plain as possible. Then you have to separate the image from the background, so you have just the main subject.
Yeah.
And then I work from there, and there's about 7 or 8 filters that I use on the image to create different stages of the sketch, and then I combine all the stages together, and by using layer modes, which are modes within the program which change the effects of a layer on top of it to make it look like something different.
Mhm.
And you just combine all the layers together. And when you use the layer modes and you combine all the layers, it gives it different looks. And I'm able to produce something that resembles an actual sketch. So, yeah.
Oh.
And it's just something that I did for myself.
Yeah.
And I made my own avatar, and people noticed it and said, "Oh, can you do this for me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I didn't know it was, I wasn't thinking it would be that popular, but people seem to like it, and I guess it's a good thing, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, and I do the work for nothing. I don't charge anyone.
Mm.
So it's all free.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I can do it, and it's like a pastime for me, and I enjoy doing it. So it's, it's a lot of fun. I'm having fun with it.
Yeah.
And
That's
all
good.
that counts, I think.
Yeah.
And they enjoy it. The people, they receive the work and they enjoy it. Oh, there's another fella who's I did work for Empathetic Atheist also. I don't know if you know him, but that's Justin. His name is Justin. I did a few sketches of his face, and his co-host Wes. His name is Wes.
Okay.
Wes actually said to me that he actually thinks he looks handsome in the images I sent him. I was like, well, okay.
Okay. Have you seen my channel intro?
Yes, I have. It's very good.
Yeah, thank you very much, Brainbug.
Yeah, it works. It works, and it's nice.
Yeah.
So great. How much time did you spend on that?
I don't know. Brainbug made it for me.
He did? Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
he
nice
did.
of him. I like Brainbug. He's okay.
Yeah. He's awesome. Where's Amiga Nuts? I thought he was gonna be here.
I don't know. Where is Amiga Nut?
I don't know.
Good question. What's he doing?
Maybe sleeping.
Maybe.
He's
not in the chat at the Discord. I didn't see him.
No. And he's not in the side chat either, so.
But I was looking forward to joining in on your stream since you didn't have one last week.
Yeah, I was kind of tired and not feeling that great mentally, so.
Right. Well, that makes sense.
So I self-cared.
Yeah. Well, you got to do it because no one else is going to do it for you.
Exactly.
That's right.
So I'm feeling good today. I had yesterday off, so.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's good. I have no coffee this morning. I have no cream for my milk.
Oh.
I have no cream at all. I can't drink coffee without cream.
Oh.
The only way, I'll only do that if I'm forced. If someone says, "Here's coffee, you drink this coffee now. No milk cream." I go, "Okay."
Mrs. Shadow Kid is in the side chat.
He is.
He's here.
What are you doing in the side chat?
He is trying to figure out his phone. Getting into
internet woes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happens to everyone.
Yeah. Technology.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my intro. Thank you, Morten.
Yeah, it's a nice intro.
Yeah.
Did you do an outro?
No.
I belong to a Discord It's a PC enthusiast
Hmm?
Discord. And they're at,
Hey!
who's someone
Look
here?
who's here!
Hi.
There he is.
I'd like to extend my gratitude towards my wife for helping make this possible.
Yay!
All right. Cheers.
Mrs. Shadow
I'd
Kitty
be so
is
screwed if I didn't
awesome.
have her. Okay, now I be able to hear you guys better. Yay!
Yeah. So how are you?
Oh, close to the end for teaching. I gave my notice at the store where I teach out of that August 31st will be my last day. So my last student will be from 6 to 7 p.m. on Monday, August 31st, and I will have completed 44 years of teaching music.
Okay.
Wow.
And I have no idea what in the heck I'm going to do after that.
Enjoy
More
life.
music. More music.
Yeah.
I actually I applied for a job online the other night. There's a factory, factory work, but they build marimbas and xylophones and stuff like that. So they had an ad up for a marimba tuner. So I would be, if I get the job, I would be cutting out the wooden blocks for marimbas and xylophones and tuning them.
Oh.
So
That sounds cool.
and it's only a 10-minute walk from here. Actually,
10 minutes. Well, you
yeah,
can't,
it's like 7 blocks away.
can't complain about the commute.
No.
Yeah, really. That's so close I could go home for lunch.
Yeah.
Well, I work at home, and I've always worked at home, so I don't have a commute excuse.
I've had students. I've been in my house 19 years, and I've had students in my house since I moved in here. And March 12th was the last student that I had when we went into isolation.
Oh.
That was nice because that was off the books, and I dare not say more.
Yeah.
The downside of that,
I've worked off the books most of my life.
yeah, me too. And it's I don't have much into Social Security now as a result of it. And the other downside of it was when we bought our house. We weren't married at the time, and it was I had all the money for the down payment on the house, but the bank did not want my name on the lease because I had no credit history.
Ooh.
Of course.
So I had to write a check. I had to write a check to my wife for $30,000, along with a letter saying, "I do hereby gift this one-time gift," and because my lawyer said that's the only way they're going to approve the loan. And then after we got married, we renegotiated the lease, the land deed to include my name. But the bank wanted nothing to do with me because I had no credit history.
Yeah, I don't have. I'm the same way. I don't have any credit history. I don't have any credit cards. I don't use credit for anything. So yeah, I know that. I know that feeling. Kind of off the grid.
I had been off the grid for many years. And it wasn't until we actually got the house that it's like, okay, I'm going to have to start showing some of these things.
Yeah, that's what killed me with Social Security when I went on disability. I'm not getting anything because I have no work history, because I worked off the books. So, because I didn't want to pay the government taxes. That's right, IRS.
In case you're listening
None
in.
of us want to pay.
I don't want to be. I'm forced to pay. But hey, I paid in my way. I paid in my own way. Yeah, I went and joined the military. That's pay enough.
Oh yeah.
I didn't go to war, but that's not my fault. I would.
I was one day away from going in to take my physical for the Army, and I was giving some kid a guitar lesson at his house. It was like, Patrick, could you hold on 1 minute? I have to go make a phone call. And it's like, hello, Sergeant McNair. Listen, I'm having second thoughts about this, so I'll be in touch with you later, when I've made my decision up. But yeah, I was 1 day away from actually being a GI Joe.
Oh, wow.
I would have been in the fighting 320th Band Division, on the front lines with my trombone.
The color of my camera keeps popping in and out. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, see? It's going from green to red or something. I have it set in Logitech on, I think, frame rate and not color or whatever. I don't know. If I change it now, it's gonna mess everything up.
Yeah.
I'm sitting outside today.
Oh, lovely weather.
It's hot and sticky in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, Amiga just popped into Discord.
Oh. Maybe he will join us.
I'm writing, come join the show. Come join the stream.
Yeah. You were all excited about it then. Come join.
I wrote, come join the stream.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Any other news?
I think next week, I believe, is Wonder Lady Faye's 50th birthday.
Wow, no
Oh.
kidding. Wow.
Hopefully, maybe we can get her to drop in and say hi, and we can all wish her a happy birthday.
Yeah.
50. I remember that.
Yeah, 50 was a rough one for me.
I did.
But
I
I bought
could care
myself
less.
I bought myself a saxophone that day. I specifically remember how I spent my 50th birthday, buying an alto sax for myself, which I still use and love.
Never played the sax. I've played the trombone. I've played the trumpet. Played the flute. I've played the drums. I've played the guitar. I've played the bass. I've played the tambourine. I've played the cowbell. I haven't played the saxophone though.
It's a lot of fun. I've had a series of having saxophones for a little bit, and then some kind of financial problems, and all of a sudden, like, what am I going to do? Well, sell the saxophone. It's like, I got to go to the dentist. Sell the saxophone. So finally, when I hit 50, it was like, I want to play the saxophone. What am I going to do? I'm 50 years old. I'm going to wait the rest of my life. So I had sax fever.
What's that song? There's a song that's a famous saxophone song from I'm thinking Bruce Stringbean.
Bruce Stringbean, yeah.
What's that song? That saxophone song that everyone
He's got a
wants.
few of them.
He's got a few, right?
Born to Run.
Right. Yeah.
I met Bruce Springsteen once. He's from my area.
He's a
Oh.
Jersey boy.
Yeah, nice
You're
guys. Actually, it's kind of a funny story because I ran into him in West End where he used to hang out a lot, and it was a day after he had won a Grammy. I think this was '98, and I didn't know that, which is good. Otherwise, I would have been gushing and fanboying and being stupid. But I walked into the pizzeria where I always go, and he walked in with me. And since I was a local, they just thought he was a local also. And I got a couple of slices. I talked to him for a few minutes about mutual acquaintances that we had. And then we went in to get the pizza. And I waited until after he left. And then after he left, I said to the guy, the owners, I said, you realize that was Bruce Springsteen that was just in here? Like, what, that guy? Hey, Tony, Bruce Springsteen was just in here. But the funny part is that right next to him, like 3 feet away on the wall, was an autographed picture of him. So if the pizza guy would have looked at Bruce and then looked over at the wall, he would have made the connection. But he stood there right next to a picture of himself. And I said, I'm going to wait until he leaves before I mention it to him.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I used to work in a nightclub when I was a teenager, if you can believe that. It's the truth, though. It was a rock and roll nightclub. And all these bands would come and play, and I'd meet them all, and I'd have to go backstage and get them drinks and get them. One person wanted pantyhose for some reason, so I had to run out to the store and buy him pantyhose in the middle of the night. It's like, where do you go to get pantyhose in the middle of the night? It's like all these stupid things these bands wanted, and I had to go out and retrieve it for them. That was called the Paramount Theater. The Paramount Theater in good old Staten Island, New York.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just picturing you going out and buying pantyhose.
Yeah, I don't know. The person wanted pantyhose. The person in the band wanted pantyhose. And where do you go in the middle of the night to buy pantyhose? It's kind of like... I found them. I found a 24-hour Dwayne Reed, and I went in there and I bought pantyhose. Now, since I have no coffee, no cream for my coffee, now I seem to want coffee even more.
Oh, yeah.
Why is that?
It just happens.
It just is, right?
Yeah.
Because I have coffee
drinking
every morning. I make coffee every morning. Sorry.
Sorry, I've been drinking my coffee black since 2005. I just kept putting less and less cream in there. Finally, it's like, oh, fuck it. Just drink it black.
Yeah, I'm wondering about this coffee thing anyway, because I'm thinking it's really kind of disgusting if you think about it. The flavor is not really like good. It's like not really. Yeah. I wouldn't be drinking if you handed me a cup of coffee and I didn't know what it was, and you said, "Here, taste this," and I tasted it. I would go, "This is disgusting. I'm never drinking this." But I drink it every day now. That's an acquired taste, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like beer. When I first started drinking beer, it's like, why is this so popular? Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeast piss, isn't it?
Then again, it was Budweiser, and the last time that I had a Budweiser, again, it was like, ew, yuck, bleh. So maybe it was just when I was younger, I just didn't find the right kind of beer.
Maybe. I'm opening up my Logitech software to see if I can change something. I hope it doesn't crash the camera. I don't think it will. Oh, the camera's not available. Yeah, I knew that. Logitech. I can't change anything. I should have done. I should have done it prior, but oh well. So now I got this yellow tinge over everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. See, now I have a yellow forehead. Now my cheeks are all yellow. I shaved my beard. It was down to like here. It was almost down past my shirt. I couldn't take it. All the food was getting stuck on it, and I was always like, what the heck? What's this from 3 hours ago? It's like, oh my God.
Did I eat
take
this
it.
today?
Yeah, it's like, what's this? Oh, that's yesterday's lunch. Yummy.
Nice.
I'm playing in a puddle. It's like
All
bath
right.
water.
Do the dog paddle.
That's
The
about
brush-
all I can do. I'm a
brush-
terrible swimmer, and the only thing I can do as far as swimming goes is not drown.
Well, that's a good thing.
You're a good floater.
Oh, I'm very good at that.
Floating around. I didn't set up my lighting. I didn't set up anything. I just turned on the camera and went. So now that's why you have a nice yellow tinge to everything. See?
Mhm.
Oh, there it goes back
Oh,
to normal.
yeah.
Oh, and it goes back. Oh. Oh well.
Oh,
So what's the matter, Amiga Nuts? He's not coming. He's not coming.
he's not coming.
I don't know. He didn't respond. I asked him if he's gonna
Oh.
join. Oh,
Oh.
Paul.
Hello.
Oh, I'm just on my way to work. I thought I'd jump in. I don't know if you can hear me all right, can you? Because I'm on a phone sat in the car.
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
All right, brilliant. Yeah, beer. So you're talking about beer, saying you don't like beer.
Yeah, beer is.
Oh, I
pretty-
love beer.
Yeah, I love beer
Just
too.
not
but
Budweiser.
it's
No,
just
I love
disgusting.
beer. I like. It's not disgusting at all. No, the old English beer, which we call bitter. I don't think you can beat it for a drink. I think it's a gorgeous drink. Like the old speckled hen, Bishop's Finger. That's another one. Thirsty Ferret. I enjoy all them types of beers.
Yeah, Bishop's Finger is quite good.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, I can't stay on because, like I say, I've got to travel to work now. Unfortunately,
Oh.
I don't fancy. I'm just coming out of like an old farm. In fact, I might be able to show you what the scenery looks like here. I'm on an old farm road.
I don't know if it looks better with the light on or light off. I don't know.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
That looks
Yeah.
very nice and pastoral.
Yeah.
I see a green field.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's all it is around here. All greenery.
All right.
So yeah, I'll have to jump out when I get to Endup Road because I'm on public road then, and it's probably not a good idea to be live streaming and driving at the same time. Get distracted.
Why not? You can live stream and drive.
Yeah, that's what God does.
Right then, I'll. Well, I suppose you can, like, but I won't be able to. Yeah, I suppose I will be able to do. Yeah, but it's only like being on an hands-free phone, isn't it?
So you're off to work?
Yeah, I'm on nights this week. Fortunately,
Oh,
I can't stand nights. It does me head in.
oh, I see.
It messes your body clock around so much. That's the problem with with nights. We do a week of nights and a week of days, so you never really get a chance to recover because when you're coming off nights, you've got to get your body clock put back round to days. Which, to be honest, that's the hardest bit to do is getting back onto days because you sleep in Saturday. You seem to get a decent night's sleep Saturday night, but when it comes to Sunday night, before starting work on Monday morning, you're lucky if you get 2 or 3 hours sleep. So yeah, it's up there.
So you do that for a week?
Yeah, do a week of nights, and then next week I'm on days, and then the week after I'm back on nights, and it's just like that all the time.
Oh wow! They should
Yeah,
do
it's not a good shift system.
No, they should
Bye.
do it longer.
Well, yeah, some people have said would it be better to do 2 weeks of days and 2 weeks of nights, but I suppose when you're on nights, you're always going to put your body clock back to days at the weekend. You're not going to sleep all day Saturday, stay up all Saturday night, and then sleep all day Sunday, which really is what you'd need to do. Or if you were working Saturday and Sunday, I suppose it'd work.
Yeah.
But you're still going to knock your body, try and get your body clock down to days or you're not going to enjoy the weekend, are you?
No. You spend your whole weekend sleeping.
Exactly, yeah. Well, I'll finish work. I'm at work tomorrow night. I'll finish at 5 o'clock. Well, 5:30 in the morning. I'll finish. I'll try and get myself. I struggle like hell to do this. I'll try and get myself up for about 10:30, 11 o'clock. So I haven't had a really good sleep. So hopefully, I can sleep Saturday night. Try and get up early Sunday morning, so I'd spend all Sunday awake, and hopefully I'm ready for Monday morning again. But it doesn't work very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, shift work is not easy. Not easy. You think you get used to that, but it's like switching every week, switching. It's like it's hard on the body.
Yeah, and to be honest, to start with, I didn't mind it. I think the more I've done, I've been doing this now for 17 years, and after 17 years of it, it really does get tiring.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't, to be honest, it wasn't too bad at the beginning. It's only these last 8 years that they've changed it. To start with, we used to do a 3-shift system, which was what we used to call days, nights, and afters. So we'd start at 5 in the morning. Days was 5 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon, and then afters was 1 in the afternoon till 9 at night, and then nights was 9 till 5. Which, to be honest, that wasn't too bad because you did basically 2 shifts of days and really 1 of night. So it wasn't too bad, that one. But this one here, days, nights, is horrible.
Yeah, that's yeah. Your body flip flops. It doesn't know what it's doing.
No, it doesn't.
It thinks it's supposed to be sleeping when it's not.
Yeah. And my drive to work is horrendous. I've got an hour and a half drive to work every day.
An hour and a half, man.
An hour and a half. Yeah. I don't. It's 20 to 7 now. I don't actually start work until 7:30. But I set off at time was it? Quarter to 6. I set off. So I've been going now 55 minutes. When I first jumped on here, I was at a farm and I pick up a works car. Luckily enough, I've got use of a car at the moment. So I go to an unmanned depot, pick up a works car, and now I travel an hour now to get to work. So it's an hour and a half every day.
That's one heck of a commute.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, it is. It's horrible.
Well, I remember one year going to unemployment, and then on one of the forms I needed to fill out, they wanted to know what is the longest period of time you would spend commuting, and the longest period of time on the list to select from was 3 hours. I was like, who is going to travel 3 hours to get to work? It's incredible.
Well, I do 3 hours a day. It's an hour and a half now, and then in the morning another hour and a half to get back home. I do 3 hours traveling every day.
Oh, that's incredible.
I used to have to do a lot of traveling when I was playing in a blues band. But it was all of us in one van. But 3 hours was considered a blessing because we were like, oh, good, we can drive home afterwards. We don't have to get some cheesy hotel room anywhere. But a lot of our stuff was like 8-10 hour commutes to make what I could have made locally.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody thought it was so colorful. Like, wow, that's really amazing. Yeah, I drive 8-10 hours to play in some factory town somewhere. Doesn't even have a tourist spot.
Yorkshire in England, and that would take 12 hours. If we did the Channel crossing, it would take 12 hours to travel from Germany back to Yorkshire in England, where I live.
12 hours. Oh, man. That's too much. I used to work at Sears.
I can't hear anybody. Does anybody still hear me?
Yeah, we could still hear you.
Yeah.
All right. It just went quiet because where I am at the moment, you might lose signal.
Yeah, we lost you or your camera. You're froze. Your
Is he?
camera. Yeah, his camera's frozen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It looks frozen to me.
Yeah, it is frozen.
But I used to work at Sears, and I worked at I worked in a loading dock, so I had to come in at like 6 in the morning, and I had to work until about 4 in the afternoon.
How's everybody doing this evening anyway?
We're doing okay. We're just trying to figure out what we're going to talk about, which I guess is we're doing it right now. So, hey, I have to.
We could always talk about beer again.
Yeah, I'm going to go out and have a
Talk about
cigarette.
beer again. Yeah.
Can I take 5
Yeah, I'll be
minutes?
having a couple of beers this weekend,
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
and my favourite drink is my Jack Daniels.
Paul's going in and out. I look.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be me. Like I said, it might be a bit of a bad signal here. I'm just going up to the top of a hill, and it's quite overgrown with trees, so it might be a bad signal here.
Okay. Ooh.
I remember when I was a kid, back before there was cable television, that you thrived off of broadcast towers, and different houses in my neighborhood different channels would come in and other channels would not come in depending on which house you were, if the hills were obscuring the signal.
Yeah, we had something similar to that when I was a kid. We used to just have 3 channels, which was like your BBC One, BBC Two, and ITV. But ITV, which was the independent television broadcasting company, basically, each region would have its own like network. They pretty much mirrored each other, but like the news channels would be slightly different, and there might be the odd channel. Oh, have I gone? No, I'm still here. There might be the odd channel that's slightly different, but yeah, we could turn into like which would be like ITV, say Yorkshire, and then there'd be another one which would be ITV Granada, which was like I think like the Midlands. We could pick that up as well.
Is that Dave?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey up, Dave.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, Dave.
Hello.
How's everyone doing?
Everyone's
Hello.
hello.
Hello. I didn't think I'd finished dinner before you ended.
Hmm?
I didn't think I'd managed to finish dinner before you ended.
Oh, but you did. Or did you did?
I did. I came straight on.
Okay.
Yeah, pizza and Solero.
Oh, pizza.
Do you have Soleros over there?
Don't think so.
Do you have Wall's ice cream over there?
Nope. Hi, Amiga.
And it's
Sorry.
Linda.
Did I interrupt you, Dave?
no.
No.
Amiga Nuts 2 has arrived.
Yep.
Just be all over the place.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Whew.
Don't everyone talk at once.
No.
Why is it so hot? Why is it so hot?
I
Why?
don't know. It's not hot here.
It's quite hot here.
The summer.
Yeah,
the
we've
summer
got a bit of
went
rain
away.
here in Yorkshire.
We've got rain, but it's still hot.
Yeah, yeah. So, well, yeah, I'm at 17 degrees here. But yeah.
Celsius.
Yeah.
It's like 17?
Yeah.
Degrees Celsius.
10 degrees would be 18 degrees.
What do? Do you double it and have 30, I think, do you? Is that what you do?
14, 40, 57. I'm trying to do the math. 17 degrees Celsius is about what? 58, 60 degrees Fahrenheit?
It might be. I think don't you double it and have 30?
I know it's 1.8 for degrees compared to Fahrenheit, and then you have to add 32 degrees on top of that.
Right.
We have such colorful ways of doing stuff in this country.
Yeah.
But we used to do it your way. To be honest, I preferred that. You know, like if it's 78 Fahrenheit, I knew exactly what that was. But when we changed to this system, yeah, I get confused with it.
Rainbow
But
did the
I suppose
conversion.
this system is where, you know, freezing's dead easy. It's at 0.
You know, a number of years back, we had it was a cooperative thing between American scientists and British scientists for a Mars lander, and it crashed. And it crashed. It was like, why did this thing crash? It was like billions of dollars. It's because the American scientists and the British scientists couldn't quite get the nuances of the Celsius.
No. It was two Americans. It was NASA and Boeing. It was two American companies using different because NASA does everything in metric. NASA works in metric.
Okay.
Boeing doesn't.
Thank you for the clarity on that. But yeah, when you say a kilometer versus a mile, say it's roughly this, and you can kind of get it down accurately to a couple of feet. But when you're dealing with thousands of miles, like that couple of feet adds up. So they thought the thing was higher up in the air than it was.
Ah, right, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, well, we still do miles over here, but I suppose I I don't quite understand kilometres because, let's say, I lived in Germany for 5 years, so it was all kilometres over there. But basically, a kilometre is 1,000 metres, and a mile is 1,800 metres. That's how I work it.
That works.
Mm-hmm. I'm too tired to do math.
But like you say, working it out like I've just done, it's all right for short distances, but there's like a couple of inches or whatever, but for each meter, if you're doing like meters and yards, there's like 3 inches difference, but that's irrelevant for small distances. But when you're talking thousands of miles, that's going to add up.
It adds up.
You're coming into land. Yeah, you come into land and you put the boosters on because you think you're 1,000 feet from the surface of the moon or whatever, but actually you're not. You might be 3,000 feet from the surface of the moon, so you're going to burn out before you get to the ground, are you?
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live had a good time with that calamity because they were like doing the weekend update and they were reporting the story. It's like, you know, you got to give these guys a break. It's not like they're a bunch of rocket scientists or anything. They were rocket scientists.
Apparently a mile is 1,600 meters.
1,600, is it?
According to Joan. I've no idea.
What is it in yards? Yeah, you're right. It is. Sorry, 1,600.
You're right, 176. So it's about 1,800 yards.
Yeah, it's 1,800 yards, 1,600 meters. Yeah.
Oh,
I know yards. I know yards.
I got a backyard. No, actually, I don't. I have a front yard.
I have a front yard and a backyard.
Well, there is
We have a
some sort
backyard.
of a backyard, but
Hi, Dave.
Hey, Gio.
Are you still using a ball to sit on, or changed? Oh, you've gotten a different ball.
I'm lying down now. I'm lying down now.
No, I mean in general.
Oh, when I'm normally on camera, I'm ball.
What gave you that idea? That's an excellent idea.
I was told to by the physio.
No kidding.
It just so happens that it's one of those things that I was on camera and people like the bouncing.
Yeah, it kind of worked out.
Yeah.
That's funny how that worked out.
Yeah, I don't like a bouncy chair or something because it just looks like your head's doing this.
Yeah, it's real funny. Yeah, that's good though. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not impressed, huh?
It encourages me to use my ball. I probably would use my chair more if people weren't expecting it. Because I'm lazy and my chair is comfortable.
Right. So it is actually a ball you sat on. Is that what you're saying? It's like
Yeah.
Right. Got you. Yeah.
It's very bouncy.
So the critical questions is going on constantly, huh? You're constantly doing that show, huh?
Until next Saturday, it's staying where it's doing the mornings, and then after that, and we'll do season 2, where it'll change to an evening. It's going to be Friday evenings one of the times, and I don't know when else. I haven't decided what other day to fit.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe Wednesday. I don't know. I might ask.
Yeah. maybe you'll get more of us American.
Well,
crap.
this is the point. I can actually find guests.
Americans. not that there's nothing wrong with the guest you have. It's just
No, but the point is, there aren't that many Brits in our community, and the Americans I do have object to getting beaten up in the morning.
It's a little early for me. I love it,
Yeah.
but it's a little early.
That's like 4-ish in the morning for us.
Well, I'm thinking of going to 10 UK, which would be 5 Eastern.
Yeah.
11 Denmark.
2.
Time.
It will be 2 o'clock for me. 2 o'clock in the afternoon for me. If it's
Where are
5,
you?
I'm in the east. I'm on the west coast. I'm in Arizona, so it's the east coast is 3-hour
Talking
difference.
to me, Dave.
So 3-hour difference.
Say again?
East coast is 3-hour difference from
Were
west.
you talking to me, Dave?
No, Geo.
Yeah, we were just talking. It didn't. But yeah, so it would be 2 o'clock for me. It would be 5 o'clock for people on the east coast. 2
Yeah.
o'clock for people.
Yeah, I'm on the
west.
East Coast.
Yeah, that's
I'm
good
very
time.
on the East
I'm
Coast.
also,
He's very on
I'm
the
also
east.
thinking by doing less
I'm a kilometer from the ocean.
Kilometer.
It feels
Yeah, I'm
wrong
about
with
a
kilometer
American
as well.
using that word.
Kilometer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I'm a little over 6/10 of a mile.
What are you talking about? Kilometers.
1 kilometer. That's 1,000 meters. Whoa.
Oh no, you said meter.
Yeah, because we use kilometers and meters here in Denmark.
Yeah.
And
Good old imperials.
Celsius.
That's Celsius. I use Celsius, but I don't use it. The country.
Yeah, in the UK, we're a bit of a mixed match of both.
Very much so.
What is it?
I
Celsius
just
or
everything's
Fahrenheit?
small. Oh, Celsius everywhere.
Celsius.
But my dad uses Celsius for cold and Fahrenheit for warm.
He mixes it up.
Yeah, because it's easier with the Celsius for cold, isn't it? 'Cause like I say, 0 is freezing.
Yeah. Use miles for driving, but for measuring anything, we use millimeters, centimeters, meters.
Yeah.
We use miles per hour when driving.
I still use feet and inches in most things.
I can guess. I can estimate better in inches.
Yeah, because it's dead simple. It's the first number of your thumb. 6 inches is the span of your hand. A foot is roughly what your foot is. A yard is a good stride. So everything, you can sort of work it out on, like I say, small distances and stuff like. You can roughly work it out by using parts of your body. Whereas the other one, I'm just absolutely lost with it. Except
Yeah, you
they'll
need-
say to you, how tall are you? I'll say 5'11". But they want it in millimeters or whatever they ask for it. And I'm like, I've absolutely no idea. I couldn't even begin to
No,
tell you.
Yeah.
I've
It's
no
like
clue
when
how tall I am in anything but feet and inches.
No, I don't either. And it's the same with weight. When they'll say, what weight are you? You know, I'll say 14 stone.
14.
But they don't
Yeah.
know, well, want it in stones, they want it in pounds or kilos. And I'm like, they want it in kilos. I'm like, I've got no idea. I don't know whether
I find it really weird, actually. I can't work in pounds. Americans can give me their weight in pounds. I have no clue how that translates to anything.
Well, there's 14 pounds to a stone, isn't there? So I suppose
Is there?
calculation, you could work that out with a quick calculation.
Well, why don't they use stone and pounds?
Don't know.
Use
They're
stone.
Americans. They'll
No,
do
I
what they
don't-
want to do.
It's like, how much does a stone weigh? I have no clue.
14 pounds.
There are different kinds of stones.
Okay.
And the rocks were there.
And the rocks were there.
I think the Americans get it right when it comes to spelling certain things. I think the Americans get it right. I think they get it spot on.
You traitor!
I don't care. I'm not very good. I'm not very good at spelling. Never have been. Terrible at it. But
if you turn around and say they
things.
spell colour right, I'm going to throw rocks at you.
I'm going to use that as an example. Yeah. But like they also pronounce things right as well. So if we're going, I'm going down, we'd say we're going down this route, and they'll say they're going down that route. But that route is
It's
correct.
a route.
It's not
It's
a
a
route.
route.
It's a route. It's not.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry, but I've got to side with the Americans.
A route
on this one.
is
I really
something
have.
you do to the enemy. You route the enemy.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
Cans of soda. What is the metal that cans of soda are made out of?
Aluminium.
But yeah, you
Aluminium.
call it aluminum.
Aluminum, yeah. We have the
Aluminum.
emphasis
No,
on the second
No,
syllable.
say it together. Aluminium.
Aluminum.
Aluminium.
Aluminium. Aluminium?
Aluminium. Blah, blah.
Too many
Aluminium.
syllables. It's a-
Another one that I found curious is that in this country we say methane, and you'll say methane.
All right, okay. You want to know one that's weird? Solder.
Solder?
Solder?
Solder.
Solder?
No, solder.
Solder.
It's got an L in it.
But the L is silent.
The L is not silent.
You don't have to say it. You don't have to say the L.
Then
People
why do you
still-
have it?
Yeah, but people still know what you mean. Hey, hand me that soldering iron. And you go, what, the soldering
Soldering.
iron? You mean the soldering iron? No, I mean the soldering iron.
Soldering.
If you're in a like say on a tech station and you say, hand me the soldering iron, they're not gonna hand you something that's not the soldering iron.
Only
know?
because they're guessing what you mean.
Oh, I guess he means soldering. I'll hand him. Do you mean the soldering iron? Yes, please hand me the soldering iron.
Soldering. That's not a word.
I got some soldering to do over here. That's how they say it in New York. I'm
Oh.
soldering over here.
Oh, the chat.
I always catch your questions like once you have the show and then you release it. I catch like the one question. I'm like, oh, I want to watch the whole show, but you're breaking it up now. I want to watch the whole
Well,
show.
the whole show is still there.
Yeah, I know it's there. I know.
But I think people prefer to watch them live for the whole show.
Yeah, but I can't get up that early. I'm asleep. I'm dead. I'm
no.
dead asleep.
This is why it's going to be good when it moves.
But then there'll be other people who will also be who were awake who will now be dead asleep.
Or at work.
So someone's gonna miss out of either way you look at it.
I'll jump out the stream anyway, but I'll get back onto YouTube and listen to you as I'm travelling to work. So I'll say bye to everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Catch you all later, but I'll still be listening on the YouTube anyway.
Okay.
So catch you all later. Bye.
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 That's one heck of a commute to work.
I've had that far. Long. So. An hour and a
At least it's
half.
pastoral. At least it's pastoral.
Yeah.
I got to drive like an hour and a half just to get in the country around here.
Yeah. Bloop, bloop.
Oh.
Oh. You're muted.
What should I do differently for season 2? And I need a new slogan. You're muted.
Didn't realize I was muted. You're putting us on the spot, Dave.
I know. I can't call it the antidote to lockdown because the lockdown technically ends next week.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
I can't exactly say we survived the coronavirus because it's still going on.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing good here in New Jersey. We pretty much leveled everything out. I mean, there's still new cases, but it's not a rising curve.
Oh. That's
Texas,
good.
on the other hand, has gotten insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy Texans.
Texas. I don't know how it's going. I don't know. I'm just staying away from everyone. I'm just not going anywhere. But maybe you could call it, Dave. Maybe you could call it something like not the antidote, but the cure.
The cure to boredom.
The cure to boredom.
The cure to boredom. That's right. No longer the antidote to lockdown, but the cure to just general overall boredom. Could be. And maybe you'll be pushing it with that
The
slogan.
lockdown vaccine.
It beats having a Q-tip
Come and
stuck
get your
up
daily
nose.
shot.
Yeah, that's a good one. It beats having a Q-tip stuck up your nose. Watch
Hmm.
Dave's critical questions. Better than having a Q-tip stuck up your nose. There's a soundbite for you.
No one in America thinks I sound posh, do they?
I do. But I'm from
Why?
New Jersey. We destroy the English. The stuff we do, it's just awful.
That sounds like you got a stuffy nose.
Well, that was awful.
Awful. Get some
Awful.
coffee, go down to the boardwalk, walk your dog.
Yeah.
Get some waffles.
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 Awful.
Go get
Sweat
some
my balls
waffles.
off.
Go to the Waffle House. Get some waffles.
How'd you say sorry?
Sorry. Oh,
Sorry.
Sorry.
I think the Canadians are really cute the way they say that. Sorry.
That's what. Well, I've heard Doorknob Head says it like the Canadians.
Sorry.
So it obviously changes as you go up.
Yeah,
Well,
they're not too far from West Canada. Pretty close to Vancouver, I guess.
I became conscious of my accent, my New York accent, a long time ago. So I try to stop using it.
But you still sound like it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can't get away from it, you know. Cause
I mean,
it's
you can make it. It's funny because when you put it on hard, it makes your normal accent sound nothing like New York. You're chatting with you. It's obviously you're from New York, and then you put it on, and it's like all that stuff he has been doing. That's nowhere near it.
yeah, that's not even how he sounds. Yeah, so I have like there's like two different ways of talking. I have like a base level that I use that has no accent. And then I have the New York where I just don't do anything and just let it come out.
Who
That's
has
what
the posh accent in America?
Who has the what? Posh?
What's the posh accent in America?
No. I don't know. There is none that I can think of, really.
Well, who
New
would
England, maybe.
Who would you say was snooty if you heard their accent?
No,
Oh,
we
that's-
don't.
Now
I
that
don't
would
know.
be a good question on your show.
Yeah, that would be a good question for your show.
No, because all I will get is abuse.
Oh, that's a good
I know
question,
how
though.
I know how
That
these
is.
sorts of questions go.
Welcome to the more
But-
doctrine, beginning of the end.
Oh, Richard Madsen just went live.
Oh,
Yeah, that was that's what my noise was.
Yeah, I had a blip too. I heard it on your end, but then it blipped on my end. But yeah, I don't think we do it that way. We go, oh, the guy's from New Orleans. We can tell, oh, he's from New Orleans. And if the guy's from Maine, we go, oh, he's from Maine. We don't go, oh, he's from Maine. He's so snooty. But there are attitudes connected to the states. Each state has like an attitude. Like New York has an attitude. They're all like bad shitheads. They're all nasty shitheads. And LA is kind of like laid back. Hey, man, and that kind of thing.
I want to know what Junk Shop's natural accent is.
Junk shop. Yeah, I don't know. He's a Southern boy, I think, or he's from the South.
Yeah, they're mid-south.
But he identifies as a them or they, right?
Memphis.
He doesn't say. Yeah, he doesn't say he or her.
Oh,
So, because I think he changed that because he realized something.
did I do that?
But no, I'm not making fun of him. I think it's great. Why not? It's your gender, right?
Mm.
It's not my gender. It's your gender.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Sorry.
So, yeah. Hey, but listen, I've been wanting to ask people, anyone.
What the
What
hell?
Oh my goodness.
Whoa! That sounded like an elephant or something.
Dave is always loaded
That's
with. He's always
stepping on a
surprised-
dog's tail.
He's always surprising.
What dog?
It was somebody putting bubble wrap into a shredder.
It sounded like an
Or a roll of
elephant.
bubble wrap.
You got an
It was
elephant.
the
in the
girl
room?
screaming.
Did the bubble wrap suffer much?
Yes, it died.
Oh. It had.
But I have a question.
It
I have
had
a question.
its bubbles burst.
I have a question about angry atheists.
Angry atheists.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
I know a couple of them.
Yeah, I consider myself one at times.
I consider you one.
Yeah, I'm pretty vitriolic at times, but I don't want to be, and I don't like it, and that's the question. How do you not be so mean and nasty when these people are so mean and nasty to you? What do? You just turn the other cheek?
Okay,
What do
there
you
are certain
do?
things you can do, but none of them are nice.
Right, I understand that, but I mean, how do you deal with it? I think what I'm doing now is I'm not engaging and I'm not talking to them. So that ends
I'll
the
make myself
comment.
look bad. I'll make myself look bad. The problem is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you cannot. Your options are basically to laugh at them or look down at them.
Yeah, but that puts you in not such a good light. Either way.
This is the problem. Yes. It
Yeah, I know.
doesn't.
You just mentioned that. I know.
Problem is, if you were to get angry at what they have done, at what they have taken from society, at what they do to people, if you just sit down and you watch what they do, and then they talk to you like they are trying to help you, you will spend your entire life screaming at them.
Yeah, it's a waste of time.
Right?
I
And
get
the
that.
problem is you can't live like that.
No, I don't want to live like that. No.
I address it. I twofold. I don't remember. Is the nice thing. Okay. I can only engage in conversations on Twitter when I'm arguing on the basis of the last couple of tweets, because I can't remember what happened before. Okay, so I don't tend to get angry. But I treat talking to people about religion as a game.
Yeah.
That I am trying to get them to pull things out that they can work out for themselves, making them question things, this, that, and the other. But the problem is, again, the people I get angry with, I get blocked relatively quickly. Mostly because I accuse them of lying constantly, because they are.
Well, when they say things that are demonstrably just not true, and you tell them that, and they continue on with the same narrative, you have to say, "Hey, dude, either you're just lying or you don't give a shit." You know, one or the other.
I just walk away. There's some people I won't mix it up with.
You've got to be able to stay sane. That's the thing. I can enjoy an argument, but if I get to the point where I'm starting to get too invested, I walk away, because I don't. It's not worth it. You're not going to change their mind, and they're just riling you up.
Yeah.
Right. Junk Shop says he lets all of his crazy and nasty out on the internet.
As do most, yeah. Hey, why not? Why not? It's a platform. You could do that. That's what it's for. Of course, it's for other things too, but yeah. I get it. But so you want to change your name for season 2, huh? The show you want to change?
The name will be the same.
The slogan.
It's still gonna be critical questions. The slogan, yeah.
Oh wow. I guess the more people you ask, the more suggestions you'll get. I guess
someone will come up with something really witty that I've not thought of.
Oh,
and I'm also wondering about whether or not to change what to change in the show itself. Although I can't think of much there. I'm thinking about muting people while I read the damn questions.
Good idea.
You can do that. You can mute the crowd, right? You can mute the whole panel.
At the moment, you have to mute them one at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to do it like that?
I was thinking about adding something into my script that allows that.
Yeah.
What language do they use? What language is it?
Mostly in JavaScript.
Is it Java?
JavaScript.
Yeah, it's Java. All of it?
No. Okay. Oh. Java and JavaScript have nothing to do with each other.
What? Say that again.
Java.
Yeah.
And JavaScript.
Oh, okay.
Are not the same. They are completely different languages.
Right. No, I know. That's why I asked. I know. I used to do scripting for GIMP, but I don't do it anymore because it changed.
Yeah.
They went to Python, and they're not doing Scheme. They're not doing Schema anymore.
Python is horrible. It's a horrible language.
It's not easy. It's this. So I gave up on the scripting for GIMP. So unless I can come up with a better formula or like a template that I can work from, but it's not easy. But that's like, I don't want to talk about that because no one knows what we're talking about. You know, do you guys know what we're talking about?
No.
No clue.
No, okay, so yeah. Okay, subject change.
Ilya says she loves Python. Who uses the white space as part of the language syntax? It's an insane idea.
Yeah. I don't know. They use symbols too.
Some symbols are alright.
I'm taking us for a walk.
Oh, where's he going? Where are you going? He's going to get.
I want to show you guys something.
Always wants to.
No, we're just going to go up the street a couple of blocks here. And the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean is right down there. So we're pretty close to the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, he's on the East Coast, that's right.
Yeah, I got to show you something a little disturbing, but kind of interesting, sort of cool.
Is that Jersey? You're
Anyhow, yeah,
in? Jersey. New
I'm
Jersey.
just south of Asbury Park, where Bruce Springsteen made his claim to fame.
My sister lives in Princeton. So, he's
Yeah, that's directly west of me.
okay.
Cross the street, look both ways before I cross the street, so I don't become part of the street.
Oh, look how blue the sky is.
Yeah.
Wow, look at the trees.
Am
See
I
the trees?
remembering wrong, or did
I think it might be how good the phone is.
StreamYard announce something?
Ow.
Is it just on?
I'm barefoot. This pavement is quite hot.
Are you barefoot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gotten her shoes on.
Yeah, he.
Walk on the grass.
Walk on the grass. What grass?
There is no
Grass
grass.
verge.
I would walk on this, but this is where people take their dogs to do their doggy business.
Oh, yucky. Barefoot.
Okay, this is what I wanted to show everybody.
Oh, what is it? What is it? A pole.
A pole, yeah. Now, okay,
Woo!
Wait, turn your phone sideways.
Oh, nice pole.
okay, this is Fletcher Lake. This is a little bit higher than the ocean is.
Put your phone in landscape mode.
So this is every time I try to do that, I kick myself off. All right, so this is a little bit higher than the ocean level. It drains down through a spillway into the ocean. So this is what I came here to show everybody. See that fence there?
Uh-huh. I see it.
Okay. See the
Fence?
thing here with the sign?
Yeah, it's a metal fence. It's a big metal fence. And
Hurricane
it's a
Sandy.
sign. What the heck?
Oh,
Be careful.
Waist level, almost waist level to me. This is how high the water came up for Hurricane Sandy. Like up to my butt.
Oh. Oh, that's like
So-
canoe. You can like get a canoe.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to be canoeing in Hurricane Sandy. But yeah,
I mean, afterwards.
Yeah. See, I live uphill a little bit, so it kind of like went around my house instead of to my house.
Oh.
But we had a lot of water. We also had fish in trees, which I believe were both freshwater and saltwater varieties.
Yeah, but it kind of ran right through, right? At your house in a way.
Yeah, it ran around my house because, like I said,
Oh.
I'm up on a small elevation.
Ran around.
But yeah, there were fish flying through the air and landing in trees.
Really?
flying fish.
Dog is barking at me. So that's all. I just wanted to show you guys how high the ocean can get when it wants to be. That was unprecedented, though. I don't think we've never seen a flood to that extent here ever.
There will be another flood that high within 10 years.
I hope I can find a house inland by then.
Dave's making predictions in Jersey. What do you know about
Well, we're
Jersey,
coming.
Dave?
I don't know anything about Jersey. I just know that the weather is going to intensify, and the
Yeah, we're coming up on hurricane season.
level has increased.
Oh.
We evacuated. It was mandatory evacuation, but I was more than happy to evacuate during Hurricane Sandy because as soon as this person gets out of the camera that way. Hi. But this is my house. So is this the kind of place you would want to hunker down when there's like 100-mile-an-hour winds?
Again, I can't comprehend that you have so many houses built out of wood.
Yeah. No. That
All our
house.
houses are built out of brick. Have you never read Three Little Pigs?
Oh yeah.
Well, the foundation is brick, right? Or is it built on the ground? Is there no
This is
a bungalow style?
bungalow style. We have no basement.
Oh, I see.
And
okay.
initially, if you look this up, the Camp Meeting Association, my town was originally founded as a Methodist retreat. So a lot of the original houses were tent houses. They were like a half of a hard shell, and then the rest was just a tent. And people, the Methodists would come to Ocean Grove, New Jersey, to have their sabbatical, their little retreat, and hang out with other Methodists. And my house was a tent house until 1929, which I'm guessing the stock market crash and the depression, people kind of turned it over into like a hard-shelled house.
Right. That's interesting. Very interesting. But that's the whole area, right? The houses are all similar and stuff like that.
Well, there's bigger houses.
Like there's no real
they
new.
came after.
Like they're not building new construction, right? It's all the same, basically.
There's some new construction, but this is a historical, designated as a historical area. So new houses have to be done in a Victorian style. So you can't have, you just can't have a brand new state of the art sort of thing. It's got to be Victorian in nature.
Right. Because
we have a historical, historical preservation committee that makes things difficult for us.
Yeah, the town where I was brought up in has the same setup, where they have a historical society that takes care of all the historicalness of the town.
The historicalness.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of silly at times because it gets really. They get on your case.
It is silly.
If you paint something a different color or something, it's like
stupid. We have to have approved colors. We call it the hysterical society.
But they do some good, in a way. But generally they're a pain in the neck. Where I lived,
they are.
Where I was born, they were generally a pain in the neck. But yeah, that was when I was. I mean. In Staten Island. I was born in Staten Island. Like over there, Staten Island, that place over there, Staten Island. That's anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, we are coming up on 1.5 hours.
Are we? Wow.
Yeah.
I need to run away in a couple of minutes.
Dave's got things to do. Dave's got things. He's got letters to write.
He has questions to write. He has
questions to write. People to meet.
Questions to rip off.
What was that one vital question?
Which one?
Oh, what accent sounds the most posh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What New York? What United States accent would you consider to be the most posh?
I could ask.
I'd actually have to do my homework on that.
All right, I might ask that.
I have no idea. That's a really tough question to ask. I never really thought about it in that terms. But maybe Dave's panel will answer it for us. I doubt it, but it'll be fun.
So, any final thoughts before we sign off? None?
No final thoughts.
Nope.
Nope. Well,
I'm just happy I got on here today. If it wasn't for my wife.
Yay.
I have to somehow come up with a better where I don't have to sit here and do this on my phone, like get a mic and a camera.
Yep.
That's
puts
tough.
Me back to cluelessness. I don't know what's going to work.
Yeah, it's a crapshoot. You just have to hook it up and run and see what happens.
Yep. Well, thank you for joining me.
It was
Mr.
fun.
Shadow
Yeah,
Kitty
thanks for having us.
and
Thanks for having
Sam,
us, Linda. It was
Dave,
great. I always enjoy
anytime.
it.
Yeah, thank you.
The time goes by so quickly
Yeah, when you're having fun
when
or
that's right.
something. And thank you all in the chat. And we will see you on Thursday. Same place, same time. Bye, everybody.
See you guys.